Picture this. You're strolling down the street and it's just your typical day. You pass by some cute women, but they don't really give you a second glance. It's a familiar scenario, right? You're thinking, I'd love to up my game and score more dates, but approaching them feels awkward. Are they even receptive? Maybe you end up heading home, swiping on Tinder and scrolling through Instagram instead. But now let's switch things up. Imagine you're walking through the streets and a woman's headed your way. This time, she's actually looking at you, holding eye contact and throwing you a friendly, happy smile. Think about how much smoother and better it would be to just go speak to her and see what happens. Eye contact, my friend, is the key to attracting women you meet in your day-to-day life. Now, of course, you can go ahead and choose to hit up Instagram and Tinder to find dates. That can work, sure. But in your day-to-day life, as you pass by women, there's this untapped potential, opportunities just waiting. You could end up having an amazing, beautiful time with some random woman you happen to walk past. Maybe you missed that chance because you were a bit too shy or intimidated. Picture this. You're sitting there, daydreaming about your ideal woman. She's right next to you, flashing that gorgeous smile. But here's the kicker. Your dream girl smiling at someone else. And that guy? Well, he grins right back at her. Next thing you know, they're deep in conversation, chatting away, and he ends up snagging her number. It hurt, right? I've been there, and it stings. So here's the deal. It's definitely easier to do everything through your phone, right? I mean, maybe you should consider hopping onto Tinder or something. Not gonna lie, though Tinder and Instagram dating, it doesn't work for most guys. You've got to be seriously attractive or super successful for that to even make a dent. But let me drop some truth bombs I've picked up in the last few months. Meeting women day to day isn't about the whole approaching thing. Sure, you've probably seen those videos about how to approach women and all. And yeah, it can be cool and effective. But let me tell you, the absolute best way to approach a woman is the one who's just locked eyes with you and shown you a smile. Think about it. It's a whole different vibe. Ever been there? Chasing after a woman who hasn't even glanced your way, trying to pull off some pickup line? It feels awkward, right? Now compare that to a woman who's actually paying attention, smiling as she walks past you. That, my friend, is how you attract women with that eye contact. So back in August, this guy from the gym invites me out for dinner with him and his two sons. We hit up this nice restaurant in New York, and afterward, we're chilling in a shisha bar, not smoking, just sipping tea and munching on fruit. I'm sitting there, checking out the street, rocking a slick shirt and some jewelry, feeling good about myself. I knew I looked good because on two different occasions, as people were strolling by, two girls walked past. Now I've been through this enough to recognize the signs. The girl on the left gives a little wink to her friend, like signaling she's into me. The girl on the right gives this body language like, "Who are you talking about?" And the girl on the left points right at me. I'm looking at her, and she gets a bit startled because I clocked what was going on. Her friend checks it out, they start giggling, and off they go. I could have pursued, but I was already dating someone at that point. You know, not officially together, but I had my focus on one girl. Then two more girls walk past, and the same scenario plays out. By now I'm hip to it, holding my gaze because I know they're going to chat about me. Sure enough, the whole exchange happens again. The looks, the giggles. I'm thinking, what if I went up and talked to them? I probably would have if I was totally single that day, but I wasn't. Just to clear the air, nothing happened. No fooling around or anything. But man, the attraction was definitely there. Let's break it down. So there were two reasons why things clicked that day with like 4 different girls, and I've got another story from Thailand in May. First day, me and my buddies hit up this food spot, right? Chilling on this bench outside, wearing a gym vest, looking fly. The same deal happened with 2 sets of girls, for in total, one walks past and ends up chatting. You know? Casual stuff. Nice convo. We exchange Instagrams, the whole shebang. Then 5 minutes later, 2 more girls stroll by. I notice one munching on chips. I shout out, "What flavor?" She shows me it's salt and vinegar or some other stuff. I play it cool, right? Now what makes this attraction happen? And how to attract women? First, we've talked about it. The eye contact game. Second, my physique was doing some heavy lifting. Now you can't do much about your facial features or bone structure, right? Some things are what they are. Sure, you can grow a beard or change up your hairstyle, and that can make a difference. But here's the kicker. The one thing you can go from 0 to 100 on? Your physique. I've seen these online dudes, those black pill types, downplaying the importance of a man's physique. Trust me, they're missing the beat on that one. So when you dive into the research, even the black pill community has delved into this stuff. He's gathered data on what works the most in attracting women and dudes. Time and time again, a man's physique takes the cake. I mean, it's literally the top dog. Not money, not confidence, not game, not even genetics. It all boils down to your body fat percentage and muscle mass. Now, you don't have to be this massive bodybuilder. That's not the aim here. It's all about rocking what I call the aesthetic physique. Picture this: a dude with a solid amount of muscle mass, lean and trained in a way that sculpts his upper body. Shoulders popping out, waist going inward, that kind of vibe. Think about those lateral delts and a well-defined neck. That's the look. Most workout routines out there, especially the popular ones like strong lifts, flat bench press and deadlifts, are cool if you're just hitting the gym for fun. But if you're aiming to enjoy your workouts and look good doing it, you might want to focus on exercises that not only give you the joy of weightlifting but also make your body downright sexy. I'm talking about those exercises that get the double taps on Instagram from the ladies. Now let's get real. Some dudes might not catch on to this, but when you hear guys like me on YouTube talking about hitting the gym being crucial for young men, we're not talking about cardio. No, we're not saying go to the gym and spend half an hour on the treadmill. We're definitely not talking about signing up for some boot camp class, doing shoulder presses, throwing kettlebells on the floor, and jumping over them. No, not that stuff. When we say hitting the gym is vital for young men and it'll up your game with the ladies, we're talking about either weightlifting or calisthenics. You know, bodyweight exercises, but still it's not cardio or anything. It's about resistance training, building muscle, and rocking a lower body fat percentage that's just downright irresistible to women. Now, some dudes out there might not want to hear this because it means taking responsibility, putting in some effort to attract women. There are online communities saying, "Nah, it doesn't matter if you're carrying some extra weight or if you're jacked or how much muscle you've got or even your game or personality." They're saying, if you're not 6'4" or if you're brown, forget about getting any girls. Man, I can't stand those black pill guys. Ever seen them online? It's like this whole new movement of dudes claiming it's all about genetics. Crazy, right? They used to dish this out to me, you know? Saying my genetics were so messed up that getting girls was just a lost cause. But what happened? I go out, get more attractive, start pulling in the ladies, and now they're backpedaling. Oh, your genetics are actually pretty good. Really? Here's the deal. You've got to truly believe that you can amp up your attractiveness. Trust me, it's crucial. And it's backed by the data. The number one thing you can do? Sculpt that physique. I mean, ditch the fat, get lean, slap on some muscle. That's the game changer. It's the key to more Tinder matches, more Instagram likes, and more real-life encounters where girls are seriously digging you. And guess what? Your physique is totally within your control. So this whole debate about genetics? Forget about it. So don't let anyone feed you that nonsense about genetics or skin color being the key to attracting women. That's just not how it works. The real deal? It's about mastering the art of holding a woman's eye contact, and number two is your physique. Think of it like a skill. No quick fixes, just something you've got to work on. So here's the game plan. Whenever you're out and about, taking a stroll, hitting the mall, whatever, keep this skill in mind. Tell yourself, today, I'm going to practice holding some eye contact. Walk past a woman, casually look into her eyes. Sure, not everyone's going to look back. People are in their own world. But now and then you'll catch someone returning the gaze. When a woman breaks eye contact first, it often means she's got some level of attraction brewing. It exudes a sense of power and dominance, but remember, don't be creepy about it. Throw in a nice, friendly smile. Be happy. You know? If she glances away first, it's almost a surefire hint that she's at least subconsciously into you. Now, having the physique helps, and sure, holding eye contact is a game changer, but here's the real talk. She's not yours just yet. It still takes some guts to step up, put yourself out there, and face the possibility of rejection. That's the real deal. Don't overthink it, seriously. The moment you catch that smile, command your feet to move. It's like magic. You'll feel confident. Just make those feet of yours walk over. Confident as anything. Trust me, she'll be a bit blown away by your boldness. Picture this. You're meters apart, you smile, and without a second thought, you stroll over. Hey, excuse me. You've got a really nice smile. What's your name? By the way, hit that like and subscribe button if you find value. Thanks for watching.